Bonjour, je m'appelle Pranjali. Today I'm going to talk about French perfumes. France is known for its majestic views, delicious food, art, and luxurious lifestyle. And when it comes to the art of making perfumes, France grabs the top spot. In fact, several of the greatest names in the perfume scene came from France, such as Christian Dior, Estée Lauder, and Chanel. France hold the highest international perfume sales in the world, and French perfumes and cosmetics are the most well known and respected brands in the world. The perfume came to France through Egypt and became to the France. History of perfume. Until the Renaissance period, where perfume was introduced in Europe, back then only the people who used perfumes were the royal and wealthy people. Some said Catherine, the wife of King Henry II, is the one who introduced perfume as a fashion in France. Back then, perfumes were just used to hide unwanted odors. The use of perfumes slowly became popular, and due to its growing market in Western society, the perfumery industry in France was created. The 17th century was the time when the perfume business boomed in France. It even came to the point where they invented perfumes gloves. There was even a guild that was found specially for gloves and perfume makers. World's perfume capital, Grasse. Since the 18th century, Grasse is known to be the center of the France perfume industry and the world's perfume capital. The special microclimate in the grass makes it perfect place to grow aromatic plants that are used by the local perfume industries. Grass produces rare scents like lavender, jasmine, orange blossoms, mimosa rose, and myrtle. The warm weather, sufficient soil, and the abundant water are just some of grass' secrets in creating aromatic perfumes. People come in grass to train on how to distinguish over 2000 different kinds of scent. Visitors to grass have plenty of opportunity to discover the history and scope of the French perfume industry. As the town is the home of International Perfume Museum, several perfume houses offer free guided tours. The perfume industry in Grasse involves some 60 different companies and employs almost 3,500 people. And even though Grasse has had to move with the time and now produces synthetic as well as natural fragrances, it is the natural fragrance for which it remains justly famous. Making of perfume, the farming. The area around Grasse is still known for its fields of perfume ingredients, including jasmine, rose, mimosa, and orange blossom. When the local lavender bushes are in bloom, the region also became very popular tourist destination. The sprawling purple fields are a sight to behold and allow one to truly understand why France is considered to be the capital of the world for perfumes. The great art of perfumery is extracting fragrances of flowers and concentrating them in forms of which they can be transformed into perfumes that are eventually sold in little bottles at very high prices. The historic method of extracting fragrances from flower either by macerations, that is soaking the flowers into a liquid that will absorb the fragrance, or by distillation. The resulting concentrations are known as essential oils, and it is the form of these that perfumes are blended and made. Here are some famous perfumes of France. Chloé Absolue de Parfum. A classic fragrance any woman can enjoy with floral and woody scents. Chloe's famous scent also adds in rich rose accords, perfect to add a Persian flair. Garrulin, bloom of rose, eau de toilette. A tribute to modern day femininity, Mon Guerlain creates strong sensual scents inspired by the likes of Angelina Jolie. Christian Dior, Joy by Dior. It became a signature scent for French women as well as women across the world. The fragrance is conceived as a scent of energy, liveliness, and softness, of happiness and good mood. Chanel Coco Mademoiselle, a French oriental fragrance that recalls the irrepressible spirit of the young Coco Chanel. The classic bottle signifies personal luxury and is a welcome addition to any dressing table. Estee Lauder, Rose de Grace. Like an original piece of art, Estee Lauder's Rose de Grace is meticulously crafted with artisanal attention to detail. At its heart is a fusion of roses, including the 100 petal rose centrifolia, handpicked in Grasse, the French capital of perfumery since the 16th century, where the history of France fragrance is art. Guerlain Shalimar, the oldest French beauty house. Guerlain launched in 1828. Almost a century later, in 1925, the first Oriental fragrance, Shalimar, was developed by the Jacques Guerlain. He was inspired by the Indian love story of Emperor Shah Jahan, who fell in love with Princess Mumtaz Mahal. The gardens of Shalimar were created for her, and the Taj Mahal was dedicated to her. Shalimar means the temple of love in Sanskrit. The Shalimar fragrance represents eternal love and desire. The perfume has sweet bergamot, vanilla, and iris notes. It is one of the most sought after luxury perfumes in France. The bottle was designed by Raymond Guerlain and won the first prize at the Paris Decorative Arts Exhibition. Its shape was influenced by the basins of Indian Shalimar Gardens. The bottle stopper was blue tint, reminiscent of the flowing garden waters. This perfume is the best for the woman who appreciates worldly nature of perfume making. Thank you.